At the age of 62, Johnny Depp stands as one of the most iconic actors of his generation. Yet his story, behind the glamour and fame, is fraught with sorrow, turbulence, and profound loss. What appears from the outside as charisma and success hides a life marked by early trauma, public battles, and an ongoing struggle to reclaim identity and purpose. A troubled beginning, Depp's path was shaped early on by emotional and physical pain. In a candid 2025 interview with The Telegraph, he revealed that his mother, Betty Sue Palmer, subjected him and his sister to severe physical and verbal abuse. He said she would beat him with a stick, a shoe, an ashtray, a phone, and insisted, "She taught me how not to raise kids. Just do the exact opposite of what she did." These revelations cast a long shadow over Depp's later life. He said that while the physical pain was something you learned to deal with, the psychological and verbal abuse lingered far deeper. People. His father, quietly enduring the storm, served as a stoic figure, absorbing the cruelty while the children watched. According to his sister Christy Dombrowski, both she and Johnny resolved early, once they left home, they would never recreate the cycle of violence they endured. Meteoric rise, and the mask of stardom. Depp's talent emerged in the 1980s and 90s, as his chameleon-like performances in films such as Edward Scissorhands and Pirates of the Caribbean made him a household name. By 2003 and again in 2009, he was named People magazine's sexiest man alive. Wikipedia, yet even as fame grew, the internal scars remained. In a 2024 speech receiving a film honor, Depp described his career as legendary, magical, sometimes tragic. Cinemadrame.com+1. The paradox of his existence shining on screen, yet haunted off it. Public battles and private pain. A turning point in the public eye came with the defamation trial between Depp and his ex-wife Amber Heard in 2022. The case dominated headlines, forcing Depp's personal life into the harsh light of legal scrutiny. While the verdict ultimately favored Depp in large part, the damage had already been done. Media narratives, public opinion, and the emotional toll lingered. He emerged from the courtroom victorious in legal terms, yet deeply scarred in human terms. As he himself framed it, his life and career are sometimes tragic. The present day, reinvention and reckoning. In his early 60s, Depp seems to have entered a new phase, a quieter, more introspective chapter. He has embraced art, music, and film projects that reflect his deep roots and artistic soul. His upcoming thriller Daydrinker, co-starring Penelope Cruz and directed by Mark Webb, marks his return to high-profile cinema. At the same time, his personal lifestyle has shifted. Reports indicate he's adopted a cleaner life in the UK, detached from the ceaseless glare of Hollywood. Why this feels so heartbreaking? The weight of early trauma. What should have been childhood care and protection turned into fear and pain. That kind of emotional legacy doesn't vanish when the spotlight comes. It often intensifies. Fame is a facade. It's easy to assume he made it, and therefore everything must be fine. But for Depp, the glamour masked enduring pain, public battle becoming personal cost. His court case was more than legal. It forced him to relive and expose his innermost wounds to global scrutiny, a search for self beyond roles. At 62, he isn't just an actor playing characters. He's a man reflecting on his life, his past, and what remains ahead. That introspection can be raw and lonely. What's next for him? Despite the turbulence, there is hope in this chapter. Depp is channeling his experiences into art, music, painting, film, and gradually reclaiming agency beyond his past. He has acknowledged his trauma publicly, which is a courageous step, but the journey is far from over. Healing is seldom linear. For Depp, the sometimes tragic path still winds ahead, and in that winding lies the heartbreak, yes, but also possibility. Friends, subscribe the channel, and I wish you good luck. You should take care of yourself.